This is my first. That's why my voice is a little bit,
shaking.
But then, we are. And at that time, also, I thought I was gonna become like a superstar. Not a superstar, like a soccer star.
You play
I was
soccer
dope at soccer. Who's the dopest like producer? I hear we're doing what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
But now who's like contributing music in the hood? And then they told me it was 808, I'm like, I don't know that nigga. And then they broke it down for me. They played like songs, and BK actually was 808's like boy, Yeah, like you guys, because that's how actually I got interested in you. So the first one, I'm like, fuck this niggas.
No, I ain't gonna lie, it's usually hard to actually push in our guys, especially because not a lot of niggas are on YouTube. Not a lot of niggas are on the internet, by the way.
And we do not have a lot of acts which like have broke through the industry.
Exactly.
Like they're not like music industry, but like entertainment. Industry. 6 o'clock, I was supposed to be home. I'm telling you, otherwise after 6, I'm getting that whipping, I'm crying to bed. So even like dropping is crazy because you sometimes feel like, hey, you dropped, but then there's like no difference. I'm becoming a man, so I gotta have something, stable for my family. And then that's when I met God. And then I did like missionary work for like a nice 3 years from like 2018.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy 12IO, and today we're back with another banger. And today we have a special guest. You feel me? Alpha Kid.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Alpha _ Kid, and we're at MANAZONE. Yes, sir.
You feel me? Man. So, the man's Alpha Kid is actually an artist. You feel me? So, like, bro, like, how'd you start? Actually, like, cause it's my first time hearing about you, and I'm honestly intrigued on like your come about and stuff like that.
Yeah, cause actually that was my first question. That y'all niggas, do you know about me?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Actually, also that's what I wanted to know. That do you guys know about me? Cause how I got to know all of y'all was through the internet, right?
Really?
Yeah, I was scrolling over YouTube, as always.
Yeah.
And then I got y'all, and then I saw these niggas are from my hood, Deep Slow, we at Deep Slow right now, right? Yeah. So I'm like, okay. I've been like, watching y'all for a minute, just trying to check your content and all of that. Yeah. And then I remember even commented on one of your episodes where I was like, hey yo, put me on your pod.
Yo, no, we gotta check that out.
So honestly. That means yo guys, hey, these guys should check their comments because we're out there, we're out there, we're commenting, we're watching. So you tuned in with Alpha _ Kid. I was born in Deep Slow. At I think at the age of 5, I moved. Went.
Where you live now?
I mean, now I'm at Deep Slow, but I'm telling you the story of how like everything started, right?
Yeah.
So I was born here in Deep Slow, had to move. We moved, I think it was 5 years. We stayed at Tembisa, Ivory Park. That's where I did like my primary school until like grade 7.
Yeah.
And at that time also I thought I was gonna become like a superstar. Not a superstar, like a soccer star.
You played
I was
soccer
dope at soccer. I was dope at soccer. My primary school,
they all
bro.
knew you and shit.
They all knew me, that type of thing, So at I think grade 6, that's where we had to move back to KZN, KwaZulu Natal, Wamapumulo. So that's when I did my grade 7, and then that's where I met these guys, 2 of these guys who were staying at the same hood where we got there, right? It was Mr. D and Andy Lebutelezi. Mr. D, Nkululeko Dloma, right? So those are the niggas who like kind of welcomed me.
They put you on.
Yeah, it was like emakaya, kwamaphumulo.
Is it KZN?
Yeah, KZN, bro.
Shout out KZN.
Emakaya, kwamaphumulo, ekwazini. You know, so yeah, and then those niggas were doing music actually, and then they were like a little bit older than me, so they were already at high school, you know. So I could see like the influence they had in the area. I could see the influence they had with people, also just being cool at that time, you know. It was a nice thing, and I was always like a quiet nigga, you know. I was always a quiet kid type of thing. So I think I fucked with that, like not fucked with it. I think I liked that. You know, I think I liked that, and then I just started writing. That's where I started doing music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it. That's how it all
Like
came
the start,
about,
the beginning of it. Yeah, those niggas are the niggas who inspired me to like start doing music.
Yeah.
I remember it was grade 7 where I started. You know, I bought my 2 choir book.
Yeah.
Like it was clean, nothing. It was new, fresh.
And
Took out my money at my grade 7s. You know. And then I like bought a 2 choir. I'm like, I'm writing raps on this, you know, and then that's how it all started.
And when was this? Like, what year specifically?
Bro.
How many years have you been in the game so far?
Nah, not in the game.
Yeah.
Not in the game, I would say. Like,
just
I've been writing music since from grade 7, right?
Yeah.
So not like also music. I've been like writing raps, you know, small hooks, small raps, everything, whatever that I go through or whatever I think. I just jot it down, you know. And then I started like really doing music when I met 808, you know.
Oh, no, 808.
Yeah, 808 I See You. That's when I started like recording, being a recording artist, you know. And then that was like what, 2022.
That was your first song?
No, it's not my first song. I did it in my grade 10.
Shit, now that's fire.
So I did my first song on grade 10, and it's crazy because one of my oldest cousin, you know, he was a musician by that time, you know. So one of my songs I did it. His name is Brave. That's Blood. That's Blood right there. He's my cousin. So yeah, I did my first song at my grade 10, and then that was my first song. I did my matric at KZN, and then I came back this side, Johannesburg, you know, trying to. Because one thing, let me tell you, just on my high school period, right, from grade 8 to grade 12, right, I'm like out there thinking this is the time where there's this wave of, Aries, when Aries was just like that phase where Aries was signing to Ambitious or like Nasty C, also all of the like Nasty C, Aries, Shane Eagle, you know, all of those guys were coming up. That's like the type of people I was just thinking about when I was in high school. I was like, all right. These niggas, like, they actually didn't go through a lot. Like, they just it's either they dropped school or they finished school and they never like went to your college or university or type of thing. Like that, I'm like, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I'm fire like that.
That motivated you to actually like
for sure. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm done with my matric. I give my parents this paper that they cry about, they want. And then I just pursue what I want to pursue, right? But then it was like an up twist. It was not that. As soon as I stepped out of matric, I came back this side, and then I was like maybe trying to fulfill that, trying to like work towards that. And then that's when I met God. And then I did like missionary work for like a nice 3 years from like 2018 up to your 2021. After your COVID right there, that's when I came to Deep Sloot. Right? That's when I came to Deep Sloot and I met 808. I met people like YNG. In there was like BK. There was LD, OG. You know, there was MCT. There was Cortez, actually. Of course, there was Cortez. And Cortez was the one that was recording everything that we were doing at that time, you know. He was a young boy.
He was the producer.
He was the one that recording. He was the one that makes sure that everything is said. You know, all of that. We used to download beats though. You know,
we all started there, of course, because we couldn't make none beats
though. You know, but then I'm telling you, Cortez was the one that was making sure that, you know, we recording. He had all the material that we needed at the time. You know, and then like BK and the YNG niggas are like literally the niggas who like welcomed me in like Deep Sloot. By the way, I was born in Deep Sloot, you know. It's just that
There was a lot of moving around.
Yeah, there was a lot of movement around. So I was like, okay, I'm back to where, where I belong and all of that shit. And then from there, they introduced me to 808. And yeah, I want you to ask another question. So let me know. Continue.
Nah, it's not a problem. Like, you feel me? You can speak all you want. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can pour your heart out and stuff like that. Like, and you were saying something about, like, you gave your mother the paper that she was crying about. Was it like difficult for her to accept that, like, you actually wanted to make music and stuff like that, or did she like have challenges like, oh, but you have to go to school and stuff?
No. I just put it like that so that we can jump through it. It's not as deep like that.
Okay.
Nah, it was that thing. You go to, nah, these niggas, they've like really committed themselves to like music. Doing music. At the young age. And they quite making it. So with me also, I was like, all right, I could follow these steps and then I could make it. And then no, they were not like, they didn't really. Me coming to Joburg, it was actually me having to come and study and further my studies and all of that.
Yeah. So you're in school right now?
Yeah.
Are you in school right now? Or?
No. Right now I'm working 8 to 5, boy.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Nah, hustle is hustle. You feel what I'm saying?
8 to 5, boy.
Hustle is still hustle, and you still like do you balance the thing, like the work thing and the music thing? Are they all balanced, or is one greater than the other?
I mean, now I go to work, do what I gotta do. Month end I get paid. Yeah, that's that. And then with music, with the money that I get paid at work is the money that
Studio time
I inject to the music. So I inject to the hustle.
So do you pay for like studio time and stuff?
No. 808 is my producer.
Oh, you all are like collaborating and stuff like that, or is it like a?
So how I met 808 is. So I went to I asked my niggas, when I say my niggas, I'm referring to BK, LD, OG, I'm referring to London, I'm referring to MCT, I'm referring to Cortez, I asked them niggas, I'm like, hey yo, so who's dope here? I haven't been here, who's the dopest like producer? I hear we doing what we doing, right?
Yeah.
But now who's like contributing music in the hood? And then they told me it was 808, I'm like, I don't know that nigga. And then they broke it down for me. They played like songs, and BK actually was 808's like boy, like nigga, brother, So yeah, he got me. And also there was J Black. I cannot forget J Black, man. There was J Black in that YNG type of movement, So also J Black was they blood, so he knows him. So he connected me with him, and then I had to ask how much he charges for all of that. And then he was like, all right, we in the hood, man, I'm gonna charge you this. I'm like, all right, I'm finna pull up on you, and do this and record this song. And that's what we did, And then after that, he was like, I think he was impressed. I would say it like that. I'll put it like he was impressed on like how I came about the song and everything. Also J Black, I think also BK put in the word for the boy that this is alpha, this boy is hot. This boy is like kind of hungry for this shit, So I think after that we had a relationship. He like took me under his wing, and until then, man, I'm his boy.
Damn. So now you're like under his like, let me just put like kind of label thingy type shit. You'd say like just like under his production and stuff.
I'm his boy, bro.
You're his boy.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fine. And it all just came about through the likes of YG and.
Everybody. Yeah. All of that built to me being so that's also why I'm like, okay, if all of this is like happening, I don't want to stop. If like the doors are keep on opening for me to like do this, then
you're just gonna take every opportunity that comes about to you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Damn, that's actually fire. I'm not gonna lie to you. And so far, like, how's the pushing though? Like, what kind of platforms do you put out your music to?
I mean, as I was saying, like being a recording artist, like dropping also music, I started doing that 2022.
Yeah.
So yeah, distro, man. That's my contributor. We dropped 2022. We dropped an EP, my ever first EP.
Yeah.
Called "Till We the Sort of the City." It has like 4 tracks on it.
Yeah.
With J Black featured on Deep City Baby, and then that's like the breakthrough of me like trying to find myself with that EP, and then 2023 also did another EP, dropped it. All of these songs, all of these EPs I'm naming right now, they are available. You can just go check them out, you know. So yeah. And then the second EP which I dropped last year, which is 2023, was Before the Win.
Yeah.
And then just recently, I think a month ago, I dropped the mixtape with 11 tracks, which I'd like y'all to go check it out.
Yeah,
you know.
You can promote.
Yeah, for sure. I'ma do that for sure. So yeah, which is called Deep City Baby mixtape. So yeah.
Nah, that's actually fine. I'm not gonna lie to you. Alright.
Looking for graphic design services? Look no further.
Like I'll be meaning to ask you a question. You feel me? Like, what is your like top 5 favorite artists here in SA? Because I heard you was talking about Aries, you know, on SDC and stuff like that, like riding the wave and stuff. But now I want to know like who are some of the artists here in SA that you actually look up to? Unless there's artists overseas, we can go on to that. But then I want to know from here in SA.
Yeah. So with me, well, I mentioned Aries and Nasty just because just to do a reference on that period of time, on what was going on and
stuff,
what I was thinking and all of that. Not to say, you know, not what
They
to say,
in the
but
top
then,
5.
but then I would tell you this: each and every time they would drop, me and my boys, my high school boys, I'm talking Luyanda, Busani, I'm talking September Ngiti, I'm talking Vigeli Koza, I'm talking Njabulu Zondi. Those were my homeboys, you know, from high school. Each and every time they would drop, like we would always go get that stuff, you know. Each and every time they dropped, we go get the stuff. And each and every time they dropped, actually, I would feel like, you know, let me ride.
Get inspired off of that.
Yeah, let me just ride, bro.
Fire.
You know, when they were coming up, oh man, you know. But yeah, so with me, Joe, is like kind of a little bit tricky because
There's a lot.
I grew up on like R&B. You know, there were a lot of women around me when I was growing up. You know, so I remember I just didn't have a phone. So at that time, I would either borrow, you know, my older sister's phone, or my older sister would just borrow me that phone for like, say, a year or 3 months or 5 months, whatever, until she needs it back or she loses the one she's using, you know. So there was like music like Luther Vandross in there was Sam Smith in there, there was Rihanna in there, you know, there was all these R. Kelly, Celine Dion, Whitney, bro. All of these.
You sound annoyed, like.
Nah, because now that I think about it, it's like, oh my God.
Yeah. How
Like,
did I even come to the hip hop side and stuff like that?
But then with me, I would just transition it into like raps and, you know, but then I feel like right now, I'm like, oh shit, it was all, because right now, my music right now, where we at with my music, I feel like, okay, now it makes sense. It makes sense why I sound like this or how I want to sound. You know, it's because of that. You
so
know,
the style is almost like the same and stuff.
Not really the style, like singing. They singing, I'm not singing, bro. You know, I'm not singing. But yet again, I'm doing music. You know, I'm just saying the way they were doing it. Also, I was listening to that music because it was real at that time. They were talking about feelings, bro. You know, they were talking about real feelings.
Emotions,
they were, all of that mostly. You know, so even in my music, when you go check it out after this episode, right, you're gonna find that, you know, I'm talking about mostly, you know, feelings, mostly real stuff.
They're like relatable stuff and stuff like that.
For sure, you gotta stay relatable.
And that's fire for sure.
So yeah, what was your question though? Or my top 5. So that's how I ran out. That's how I ran out of that question. I have no top 5.
Ran out of top 5.
Yeah.
But no problem. You can tell me like the top 5, just in a say.
Bro, let me tell you something.
Okay.
Like I don't have a top 5 in this area, right? I don't have a top 5. I don't have it like I don't have tops and stuff. Yeah, I don't have. I like music, bro. So if let's say anybody drops, if it's fire, bro, I love you, man. I love your music. I'm gonna listen to that. I'm gonna download that. I'm gonna be a fan. You know, I'm also a fan. You know, as
You
much
just-
as I'm an artist, I'm also a fan. So I just love good music, you know, and I want to do good music.
So you've never had a favorite?
I mean, I do have my favorites. It's just you asking my favorites now.
Your favorite is also okay.
My favorite is my
Yeah.
father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. That's fire.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. And then is that the only person in it?
Yeah, let me just cut it short. Like it's
Just
yeah,
yeah.
that's
Kanye
it.
West, right?
Yeah, that's Kanye West.
Damn. Shout out to Ye. But then again, you feel what I'm saying? Did Ye also like, you know, have like an impact in the style that you make? Since you said like, you know, some of the things that you rap about, you know, emotions and feelings and stuff like that. What about when it comes to Ye? Is Ye different from like the whole music thing when it comes to you as an artist, or do you just listen to him as a preferred artist, like in your just, you know, your catalog of music and stuff like that?
Yeah, you know why actually I was running away of the top 5 is because also the top 5 interviewers actually trick you like
Oh yeah.
what's your top 5, and then after that top 5 people they try to like
Yeah.
they try
Continuously
to
about this one is
yes
bad and
no
stuff like
not say this one is better or
Mm.
that type of conversation. I do get that conversation, but I'm saying this one, which is like I would say Aries is my favorite, right? When I say that, now if I drop a single next month, now they trying to get Uti. Do I sound really like Aries
Aries and
because
stuff like that,
maybe
yeah.
I've been listening to Aries, that type of you know.
Or they think like
so
you-
that's why I was trying to run away from the top 5, or
Oh.
actually also running away from who is the favorite, because you will have to ask me, am I really which I get inspired by his music on how he moves about it. That's what inspires me.
Mm.
How he moves in like doing music, from like recording to stadiums. That's what I want.
Yeah, he is a good artist. I'm not gonna lie, for real though. But then at the same time, you feel what I'm saying? Like most, like you say, interviews, you know, like you can say something and they use it against you and stuff like that. Have you ever come about that though so far as a challenge? Because you're saying it like you've actually went through that, or maybe you've seen some people go through that kind of stuff.
Nah, that's just my research, you know. That's just my research is what I see.
On what you've seen, for
And
sure.
pretty much sure, pretty much sure with also like you do get people to say like, yo, here on this record, you sounded like on this bar, you sounded like 1 2 1
This
2.
and who,
Nah.
yeah.
That's like all right. You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think I'll have something. I will like have something against someone sounding.
Opinion or anything like that. Like even if they do say that's their opinion though.
No, I'm just saying I wouldn't hold anyone against them trying to be like, you know,
This and that.
like someone sounds like Alpha. You know, some young boy coming up sounding like me. I wouldn't get really offended like that, because you know they just sound like you to improve themselves. They don't really sound like you. It's just that for sure they were tuned into you, probably into your music, your lifestyle so much, but then they still like finding themselves. So you would like literally sound like a guy who you listen to a lot, right? Until you find your sound.
Damn, okay, that actually makes sense. If you know what I'm saying. But then so far, like as we on there, have you ever met any challenges like as an artist though?
Bro, there's a lot of artists. Bear in mind, we ain't got no sponsors.
Yeah,
Do you have sponsors?
I don't even have a sponsor. We do need a sponsor, by the way, if y'all want to tune in, but we also have to get monetized and stuff like that. So it's a lot.
So it's exactly with us, bro.
Same as artists.
So same as artists. I think we all artists, bro. We all artists, and yeah, we independent. So it's crazy because you gotta do everything by yourself, all of that stuff. So there are a lot of challenges. Like mostly, we do our researches and stuff, right? But mostly, you know, we the ones who first count this, you know, problem. Like you wouldn't know, no one is telling you. It's like no one is telling you, but there's an internet full of information, right?
Yeah.
You just got to do your research, you know, and doing that, applying that is not really as easy as said, you know.
Yeah.
So we're just doing that right now, me and, you know, my peers, you know, who are in the hood. we're just trying to do that, like, getting every information that we can get as much as possible, right? So that we are at the right place at the right time, all of that stuff.
Alright, that's fine.
But there's a lot of challenges, bro.
Yeah.
We ain't got no labels to, to go market for us,
Yeah.
So it's crazy. It's crazy. Even like dropping is crazy because you sometimes feel like, hey, you dropped, but then there's like no difference.
Yeah.
Either that or it's because you didn't market it properly or you don't have the funds to actually, go about it.
Damn, it must be that hard to be an artist. Actually, I feel like being anything, Jay, it's hard
Yeah, because it's not just artists, bro. It's the same thing. Being a fashion design, you gotta get that, that source of income.
Yeah.
Being whatever business you're trying to, you need those sponsors. You need that cosign, but you never get. So you just gotta, maneuver through it.
So what would be the an advice that you give out to somebody who's also trying to be like an artist and stuff like that?
I mean, right now I don't have advice for anyone. To be honest with you, I don't have any advice for anyone.
Yeah.
I
But has anyone ever come up to you and be like, "Yo, Alpha Kid, like I honestly like envy to be you and stuff like that and be in your shoes." You feel what I'm saying? Like I love your music, I love what you're doing, and I also love to pursue what you're doing.
I mean, if you're a young boy and you see that this is cool, yeah. But I mean, in peers type of thing, like you see a grown man talking that. Nah, I haven't yet experienced that.
Sure.
I mean, I'm 3 years deep in this, so I'm still new, fresh.
Yeah.
A lot to accomplish. Also, I mean, this is my third podcast.
Your third?
First.
Oh, your first? Oh shit! Nah, that's actually.
This is my first. That's why my voice is a little bit,
shaking.
But then, we're out here, man.
We all starting. You feel?
Yeah, actually, yeah. This, I mean, maybe if I were to add to the advice thing, actually, I would just drop this. That go out there, man. Go out there.
Yeah.
Since you ain't got no marketing team,
market yourself.
Yeah, market yourself, man. I think also I was caught up in that thing that I'm fire, maybe, So my music would speak for itself, I do have lines like that, like my music will speak for itself. But yet again, you need to go out there, man, and meet people, make connections, build relationships, So don't get yourself stuck in that room, thinking that everything is just gonna, happen for Just go out there and then just speak to people, just say hi. My name is Alpha Kid. I'm a musician. I do music, good music. Who are you? And then that next person will introduce themselves. See how y'all benefit each other.
Who knows? You just might do that and meet, you feel what I'm saying, a manager of some kind of record deal or some shit like that. You feel what I'm saying?
That's what I was just dropped there with as an advice. But yeah, I ain't got no advice.
Nah, but then that's cool. Like even though the viewer might have seen it as an advice and taken it, you feel me, as something they can use and stuff like that.
Yo, MANAZONE, I'm here, Cookmaster in this shit, you feel me? We're still with Alpha, by the way, you feel me? The Alpha man, I just wanna maybe move out of the artist thing, you feel me? Because I feel like we ask too much about the artist thing, you feel me? I just wanna know how's life, dude.
These guys are ganging up on me. You see now, this guy is here to cook me. I mean, life, man. Right now, life is like life. I'm in my 20s. I'm trying to just like build my legacy type of thing. I'm becoming a man. So I gotta have something stable. For my family. Yeah.
When you say family, you mean your family, or you got like maybe a kid and then?
Nah, I ain't got no kid. I'm just saying for like, if I'm becoming a man, I'm yet to get married, have kids, type of thing. So they have to come like when I've, everything is, proper. I can provide for them. Also I'm talking about my family, like blood. Yeah. So my family gotta be good. So I'm working towards that. This is I'm in my 20s, working towards like, building, this empire that I'm trying to build. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm also like you. I'm also working, and then I'm also working here. You feel me? So that's like
Yeah.
that's draining as fuck.
It's
man.
draining, right?
Because if I'm off, I have to be here.
For
You feel me?
sure.
I ain't got no time for anything else. I
Nah.
gotta be here.
But that's the price, you know. That's the price. That's the price that when you decided that yeah, you opening up the minor zone, that's the price that you were like, okay, I'm gonna pay. Also with me, with the music, that was the price that because I was always in. Well, with me, my parents were very strict, you know. So at 6 o'clock, I was supposed to be at home.
What?
6 o'clock, I was supposed to be home. I'm telling you. Otherwise, after 6, I'm getting that whipping. You know, I'm crying to bed. You know, so sometimes also I'll just come back from school. When I come back from school, and then my aunt be like, "Hey, you ain't going outside. Just
What?
do your books and stuff. You know, go to your room, do your books. You know." And I'll be just in the room writing. In the room, in the mirror, just doing my speeches, my Grammy speeches. You know, yeah.
Were you like a top student at school?
At school, I was not a top student, but I was the top 10 nigga.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't know. Top 10. It's top 20 also good. Because I was top 20.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not good. I'm just telling you about me that I was a top 10 nigga. Like, you would get me in the top 10. It's either 6, 5, 7, 8, 9,
Yeah,
10.
it's because
But
of the
never
whooping.
one. I was never one.
It's
was
because of
never
the
two.
whooping, by the way.
Nah, it was not because of the weeping. It was just, yeah, it was just.
Well, 6
School, man.
o'clock. 6 o'clock. I was never at home. I was always outside doing something stupid for sure.
But yeah, also with times, also with where I was staying, also with parents, it's different. Also with like household, it's different rules with different households.
Yeah, man, that's fact, bro. But then, have you ever actually developed something like new besides doing music and we're actually going to work? What else do you do?
I'm into fashion also.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm into fashion. Actually, I am the guy who started.
Black Sheep. Let me say that for you. Black Sheep.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to maybe try to
I
remember.
I know Black Sheep. No, thing is, Alpha Kid, I know you, ne? I know you like way back.
Way back.
The YG.
Oh,
You
okay.
feel me? I know if. Yeah, so that's why I didn't actually meet you, but then I knew
You would
through your music.
for sure.
You feel me?
Okay.
Because you
Okay.
did the music with the boys and stuff, you feel me?
Mhm.
So that's how I actually know you. And then the Black Sheep, I also knew that.
Oh.
You feel me?
Alright.
So then, when they were saying Alpha Kid wants to step, I was like, damn, when there was Alpha. You know Alpha.
But yet, why did it not come to your head that you should maybe reach out to the nigga? But then, I get it.
I did reach out, but
you?
then the time was late, you know. I reached out, think the time was late. you feel
I
me?
mean, it is what it is.
Because
We here.
we didn't actually prepare anything. We didn't actually want to prepare anything, you feel me? Because we wanted to actually be mutual for you. To
Okay.
actually chill, be comfortable with us. Because this is MANAZONE. Everybody gotta be comfortable. you
I'm
feel me?
comfortable. I'm talking a lot. I know I'm talking a lot. So I'm trying to chill.
That's a good thing. Because I was listening to Gone today, by the way.
On man, that's one of my tracks from the EP with my brother BK Yasirski.
Boy, it's fire, though. I listened to it. I don't know you through the music, like serious music.
Okay.
But then as soon as I searched you,
Mhm.
you appeared on the internet. I was like, damn.
That's good.
I was like, damn. I checked Apple Music. I was like, damn.
I'm there, right?
Uh-huh.
So yeah, man. Yeah.
So meaning you are actually pushing. You feel me? That's like a dope thing for us.
Yeah, like you guys, cause that's how actually I got interested in you. So the first one, I'm like, fuck this niggas. Not saying no. So, Yasirski. But I'm just saying, when I said that word, I was trying to refer. I was like, nah, forget about these niggas. And you always still popped up, because I'm always online. I'm always, trying to, get better. So I'm like, your niggas kept on popping up, and then I tune in. I'm like, all right.
For sure, that's
And then
first and second episode.
I recognized you as you're saying. You I also like have encounters with you.
Oh, facts,
Yeah,
facts.
through mutual friends. So I'm like, okay, all these niggas, and I know it's all these niggas are from my hood. I'm like, all right. But y'all kept on the momentum, which was good. So that's what we need to do. Keep the momentum going. Keep being in motion.
Because I ain't gonna lie, it's actually hard to actually push in our guys, especially because not a lot of niggas are on YouTube. Not a lot of niggas are on the internet, by the way.
And we do not have a lot of acts which like have broke through the industry.
Exactly.
Like they're not like music industry, but like entertainment. Industry. You know, so it's kind of difficult because you get people, you know, who have like it's either mutual friends or their brother, they are in the industry already, bro, or someone from the hood is like, you know, making moves in the industry, you know. So yeah, I think that's one of the disadvantages that we have, you know, that no one is out there yet, like out there in the entertainment industry. But we do have people like, you know, Hitman CEO, you know, people who have, you know, uh reached out to, you know, yeah. So we have to get more of those. I think now it's just becoming my generation that should, you know, work towards becoming those big acts for the younger generation which is coming behind us.
By the way, besides you, who's also doing music with you on the side? Besides you, actually, because you are the only artist I see pushing. By the way, ne? So I wanna know who else are also pushing. Maybe your guys, maybe the YG is also pushing again.
For sure, bro. Hey, for sure, bro. It's just that it won't come out, you know, it won't come out
Same
as
way.
yeah, it won't come out the same way. But I'm telling you, before like YG, I'm talking about Mutsamai, you know, Master Black.
Nah, I don't know Master Black.
That's an OG, you know, I'm talking about Uncle Meta songs, you know, Uncle Meta.
Yeah, Uncle Mera, I know Uncle Mera.
There's they doing music. You're talking about Bosom Swenko, people who are pushing, you know, you're talking about Hitman, you know, people who are really pushing, you know, you're talking about 808, people who are really pushing, you know, you're talking about, you know, DJ Mixo, you know, people who are really pushing, you know, you're talking about your Crapio, you know, talking about, you know, there are a lot of people who make music. Your LD, OG, Youngin, they do music. You know, you're talking about in the hood. I could name a lot. You know, name a lot. You're talking about King Minty. King Minty, she's featured on my previous mixtape, and she's I once did a singer with her also. So I got 2 songs with King Minty. She's the dopest female in Deep City, in Deep Slot. She's the dopest. No one else is doper than her, you know. So yeah, it's a lot of people who are pushing and trying to just break through. It won't come out the same way, but I've mentioned a lot, you know. I've mentioned a lot. Who did I not mention?
King Minty, by the way, you know her now before me. Because how do you feel about this thing? Our people be maybe let me not say people, maybe artists. You feel me? They be doing the thing of interchanging genres. You feel me? Because I ain't gonna lie, now I'm like self-centered. I'm a one person thing. You feel me? I listen to drill music and that's all.
Drill
Music.
okay.
You feel me? Then when I'm actually, if you say South African, which people are you listening? I'll say my hood. You feel me? I'll probably listen to you guys. I'll probably listen to other people from the hood.
Alright.
But if you say South African, it's like people like the hip hop artists who are like top. I can't be listening to them. You feel me? So I wanna know like your opinion on the thing, or people be interchanging genres. Are you also doing that?
I mean, there's evolving, bro. As an artist, you know, there's evolving. You know, I am not the same alpha that I was last year. You feel me? So with that being said, I won't sound like alpha from last year. You know, it might not be me jumping to piano. Is that your question was based on that?
Yeah.
I mean, man, it feels like the motion now it's going back where actually not really piano, but niggas they trying to do that Drake stuff. You know, Drake stuff that he's just doing with Black Coffee. So you find your Aries on top of beats from who's this guy? Kelvin Momo. Is it Kelvin Momo?
Yes,
Are we
Kelvin
correct?
Momo, by the way.
Yes. Aries is on top of that. Now you would find like you heard like Nasty C is also working on some Kelvin. Who's that other nigga? piano
Piano
guy,
type shit,
you know.
yeah.
So it seems like the direction, you know, they're trying to go there. But I mean, people, man, they like different things. Today, you like sushi. Tomorrow, you like
So,
burgers. Yeah. So it's
because
different.
it's different.
It's different.
So you don't actually blame them. It's okay for them.
Man, do what you like to do. I give them freedom because I want to be given freedom. So that you don't just contain me in that thought that I said, hey, I am this type of a guy. Nah, man, I'm everything. I do music. So you will find me singing on that
Piano
beat. Maybe not on the piano. I'm not on the piano beat. I'm just saying, like, musically in hip hop side, like, you would find me singing, you will find me rapping hard, you will find me trapping, you will get me, on my soul food type of a mood. So yeah.
'Cause honestly, that's actually what we want. We just want you to actually maybe play around with your style on the hip hop side.
Oh,
We don't want you to be busy going to the other genre and then doing something that we don't actually know. Because at the end of the day, it's not about us. You feel me? Since you're an artist, you do what you do.
for sure,
You're not doing it for us, by the way.
for sure.
If we get paid, we don't get paid. We
Sure.
just be watching your music and stuff. But then, what we want, by the way, people, what we want,
The audience.
if we be the audience,
Yes, sir.
we just want you to play around with your music, like do something, maybe something new, maybe something like this. If you're actually tired of that style that you've been doing before, if we're not the thing, or you changing genres now, we're not gonna listen to you. We're not gonna
Hey
listen.
man, that's how the cook feels like, man. On that topic, that's how the cook feels like,
No,
man.
but then
Yeah.
I honestly like.
Me, I give them freedom, man. Hey, do whatever you want to do.
I ain't
man.
gonna lie, when I give my time, I'll probably give myself some time to listen to your music, like all the albums, cause I say
It's not albums. It's not albums. It's just
Oh,
two
there's one
EPs.
album.
No. There's no album.
It's only piece.
I haven't done an album. I haven't done an album. It's now that I feel like I've cracked the sound that I always wanted to crack. So the two EPs and the mixtape that I just dropped, it was a process for me to get to this point where I'm at. All that work was just the material that I had to put out so that I could get to this point. Where I'm at right now. I feel like we kind of got what we were looking for, and like going forward, it's like, all right, this is all for the sound and all of that stuff. Yeah.
By the way, I'm sorry. I'm embarrassed by this. I'm sorry for
No. It's
It's
just like
EP.
it's a two EP. Why it's EP? Because it's 4 tracks. The first one, the second one is just 5 tracks, and then it's a mixtape with 11 tracks.
I saw the mixtape thing. That's why.
Yeah, no, maybe it's long, right?
Yes.
So you're like, this guy, bro. Imagine dropping an album.
Because a lot of artists be saying we are dropping albums. Like we don't even know your EP. You don't even know
Bro,
your singles.
with me also, I take serious in terms of project, which I like to do actually. When I like doing projects, I like doing like body of records, like project. I love doing projects, like a lot of songs, like trying to narrate something, try to narrate something, and then that's why I'm saying I could never be the last alpha, because I would try to narrate this, and then I have this feeling I'm inspired by this, and then I'm doing a different, alpha type of thing with the different feeling, all of that.
That's what being an artist is. You gotta play around with your thing.
For
You
sure,
feel me?
for sure.
Then thank you, Mr. Alpha. Oh, but hey, that's not a pause. Hey, that's not a pause.
This nigga kicking me, bro. What? Yeah. Bro, why are you kicking me out?
Nah, are we not?
Are we done? Are you kicking me?
Alpha Key with me, MANAZONE. I'm still happy that Alpha is here. You feel me?
Yes, sir. I'm happy to be here, by the way.
And by the way, you're not an upcoming artist no more.
I am.
You're already there, Alpha. Come on.
It
Come
doesn't
on.
feel like it. It doesn't feel like it, but I mean, everything is leading to it. Yeah,
Because
everything is leading to it. I'm here with y'all guys. So everything is leading to it. So let's just.
because we had an upcoming artist, by the way. So actually seeing you here is like we can actually mentor her. You feel me? She'll probably learn a lot from you. I ain't gonna lie, that's how I feel. Alpha Coach, I take you serious on the music side.
For sure, cause I'm serious, bro. I'm serious, bro. I'm serious.
Because she's like an upcoming artist. She's like upcoming. She just dropped only one single and stuff.
I mean, I am serious, but when I'm saying I'm serious, I'm not saying I'm serious, to be, I mean, man, yeah. I got sisters, I got people like Boy Timel. How can I forget Boy Timel? Oh my god. I got people like Boy Timel. I forgot to mention Boy Timel on the people who do music. Boy Timel also, she sings, female. There's this girl who also sing Noxy. Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know a lot of artists, man.
Yeah. And just to add that so that it's cool. Just to add to that so that it's cool. My brother Jay Black also, he's one of the niggas. He's one of the niggas who was really close with, my best friend over
Where's
there.
Jay Blake, by the way?
Yeah.
Where's Jay Blake?
Jay Black is around.
Where?
He's around. He's around.
Because I almost said Jay Blake was missing.
Yeah, but you see, but I caught it before you. Because also myself, I could recall, hey, Jay Black is missing. Yeah, man. My brother Jay Black, that's one of the niggas who injected my confidence, or no, who made sure that my confidence was on key, that my style was on key in terms of even rapping. That's one of the person who challenged me, it's one of the guys who I was like really going toe to toe, according to me, in the hood. Yeah, like yeah, he inspired me as much as I inspired him. So that's my brother right there.
Yeah, Jay Blake is also dope, by the way. That's
The
why
dopest, not just dope, the dopest. And yeah, you're gonna still see more of Jay Black. So yeah, we can pass to the next.
You gotta call Jay Blake to the show, by the way.
For sure. In time that will happen. Don't worry.
Yeah, first, cause I feel like there's something that I wanna know, by the way. If I wanna go back to music, right?
Okay.
Like if I wanna go back to music, cause I'm actually on drill thing for me.
Okay.
So should I actually push the drill thing to be like my motivation, or should I just maybe get something else to actually? Cause my music is not real, by the way.
Okay.
I used to do music. I always be saying this, ne? But
Okay.
then I wanna do music again.
All right.
Seeing you guys, cause we've been interviewing a lot of artists, by the way, you feel me?
Yeah.
So we are now they're actually motivating us to actually go back to music, you feel me? So I just wanna know maybe.
But then, if you do music, who's gonna do these interviews? You see, I'm here with you, not on some music level, but on some interview level. So I mean, everybody. I feel like everybody, man, everybody just be the dopest podcaster, bro. Talk about like the dopest stuff, man. Report on some, basic stuff. Not basic stuff. I meant to say like some real stuff. Just try to, on any level, on what you're doing. Me, I'm trying to be the greatest musician, bro. Alive. So with you also with this podcast, man, like always try to be the baddest. Like, hey, these guys ain't got none of this. These niggas, their background is a little bit different. Ours is, all of that nice, small things. It's what makes you different, and then also it's what pops out. And yeah, but if you want to do music again, man, come over this side. Let's do music. But man, who's gonna interview us? That's the thing.
I almost forgot about that.
You see, you can't forget about that, man.
You
You can't. I mean, you can't forget about this after this episode. After this episode, you can't forget about this because now you gotta keep going. I'm on this episode. 10 years. I'll have to reflect on this episode. You see?
And the thing is, there are a lot of artists, man. They've been here. They've been talking to us, telling us about their music, how they be doing it, how they be trying to shake up the room, you feel me? So I'm like, hey, damn, man, if you always keep hearing this, it's going to actually affect us, because it's like doing something, maybe you have a friend, you feel me? Always be telling something like one thing. Cheeks,
yeah, I mean, with you, it seems like it's you. So with you gotta decide. You gotta decide on what you want. You gotta decide what you really want. Is it really music, or is it really this interview type of thing? If it's really music, then you have to choose and make a decision. if it doesn't balance, just do one. You know, you can't do everything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's me. I always want to do everything.
But yeah, man, I mean, human at the end of the day.
Facts. By the way, also drop your handles out there, you feel me?
Yes, I think I'm too loud now. I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable.
Facts.
It's Alpha underscore kid
Mhm.
on everything.
Oh, Alpha underscore kid on everything.
Alpha underscore kid with a double D.
Mhm.
Yeah. On YouTube, Alpha underscore kid. Instagram, Alpha underscore kid. Facebook, Alpha underscore kid. All DSPs.
Yeah. You on Twitter?
Yes, I'm on Twitter. Also there. Yeah, I just got on. I'm new on Twitter, so that's why I forgot it. So yeah, I did count Instagram.
Or the Telegram thingy?
Nah. I'm also on email, so if you want to book the boy, make sure that you book me.
Alpha kid underscore gmail at gmail.com.
Nah, it's not
Oh,
that.
come
But
on.
I'll drop it. Don't
Oh,
worry,
you
I'll
drop
drop
it.
it. Yeah, but yeah, it's Alpha underscore kid with the double D everywhere.
Nah, it's actually, we had fun actually having you in the show, you feel me? Because like having someone who's actually older than us, by the way, né? It's all actually dope, by the way, because I was
But
nervous. by the way.
you was never.
I was
Aren't you never
nervous on my
not?
show.
I
I was
mean,
nervous
how
on my
old are you
show.
guys? It's not like I'm old.
we like 20.
So I'm also in my 20s, bro. What you talking? I'm also in my 20s, bro. You know, I ain't past 25.
Things they be seeing, they be like, there's this new
Yeah,
rocking,
man. You know,
rocking
I'm my
30s, by
father's
the way.
son, so
Oh.
yeah.
So meaning you are mother. It's cool, by
Nah,
the way.
nothing like that.
This
nothing
is how
like
we
that.
wrap up the show, you feel me? MANAZONE podcast. We got Alpha with us, you feel me? Alpha, anything you wanna say?
Yeah, look out for Alpha, man. I think I'm more motivated to do this, you know. So just look out for me. It's Alpha underscore kid. As we said, I've dropped a mixtape a month ago, so it's still fresh. It has visuals in there. So it was all created by 808 ICU, the best producer ever, you know, and it includes people like BK, it includes people like Oza the Ghost, it includes people like Uncle Matt the song, it includes people like King Minty, you know, and then it's just me telling my story over there. And just going forward, just keep on looking. New music is coming, new sound is really coming. So just expect that from me. And yeah, go stream my music if you see me on the street. Because this is a small city. If you do see me in the street, scream Alpha. I see you, you see me, we connect. I know you, you know me. We build this thing up, you know? Because, yeah.
Nah, that's how we wrap up the show. Cookmaster here. I'm with 12. I'm with my light guy. You feel me? I'm with Alpha. I'm with everybody, by the
Yes,
way. You
sir.
feel me? Catch you out.